Kevin Levrone, the man who refused to break. When Kevin Levrone first stepped onto a bodybuilding stage in the early 1990s, jaws dropped. Not just because of his freakishly sculpted physique, but because no one had ever seen such a blend of aesthetics, power, and charisma erupt onto the scene so suddenly, so violently. He didn't just arrive, he exploded. But what most fans didn't know, what they couldn't even begin to guess, was that behind those bulging muscles and confident smirks was a man fighting a war far deeper than any competition. Chapter 1. The Shocking Beginning. Kevin Levrone's journey into bodybuilding didn't begin like most legends. He wasn't born in a gym, and he didn't come from privilege. He was born in Baltimore, Maryland, into a tough world. His father died young. His mother battled cancer and passed away when Kevin was still in his teens. By the time he was 20, he was an orphan. He had nothing, no support, no money, no path forward. But Kevin had rage, he had pain, and he had iron. "I remember looking at a dumbbell," Kevin once said, "and thinking, this thing will never leave me. It will never lie to me. It gives back what I give to it." He trained like a man possessed. No fancy gyms, no elite trainers, just raw will. In just a few years, Kevin did the unthinkable. He placed second at the 1992 Mr. Olympia, his very first appearance on the most prestigious stage in bodybuilding. Nobody saw it coming. And just when the world thought it had witnessed the next Mr. Olympia champion, tragedy struck. Chapter 2. The Unbelievable Injury. In 1993, Levrone tore his major pectoral muscle clean off the bone while bench pressing. It was one of the most horrific injuries in bodybuilding history. Surgeons inserted metal rods into his chest. Doctors told him he'd never lift heavy again. His career? Over. But Kevin didn't just defy the odds. He spat in their face. In an act of sheer madness or divine strength, he returned to competition just 8 weeks post-surgery. Within months, he was back on stage, placing first at the 1994 Arnold Classic. Who does that? Who comes back from a career-ending injury and wins a title that soon? Only Kevin Levrone. Chapter 3. The Phantom Champion. Despite dominating lineups year after year, Kevin never clinched a Mr. Olympia title. He placed second 4 times, often beaten by narrow decisions, sometimes by legends like Dorian Yates and Ronnie Coleman. But fans whispered backstage and screamed online. Levrone was robbed. Why? Because Kevin wasn't just muscular, he was art in motion, flowing lines, granite shoulders, razor-sharp. Chapter 4. The Comeback That Shook the World. By the mid-2000s, Levrone had retired. His fans mourned. The sport lost its artist, its warrior. Then came the shock of a lifetime. In 2016, after 13 years away, at the age of 52, Kevin announced he was coming back to the Mr. Olympia stage. The bodybuilding world went into meltdown. Was this real? Was he insane? He trained like a man on fire. His videos went viral. Fans wept. Critics laughed. When he walked on that stage in Las Vegas, the arena erupted. Though his legs showed age, his upper body looked like it had been carved by the gods. He didn't win, but he didn't need to. He had already made history. Chapter 5. Beyond the Muscle. But perhaps the most shocking thing about Kevin Levrone isn't his muscle, his comebacks, or his pain tolerance. It's his soul. After retiring, Kevin became a musician, a businessman, and a mentor. He opened gyms. He created the Kevin Levrone Signature Series,